We're here now for the final. Both teams onto the park. In green is cross-off victory of Taveuni, and in the Springbok colours, Natadra young boys from Savusavu. They'll look up to the heavens for the final blessing, the final prayer. They're in the middle. This is the $5,000 Fiji bidder Savusavu Sevens final. The winner takes home $5,000. The runner-up will pocket $2,000. Natadra young boys to defend the left side of the field. Cross-off victory to defend the right side. Equivalent of the Suva Grammar School end of the ANZ Stadium in Suva. We're all set to go, and Natadra will be the side to kick off the final. Gaunavou is there, and it's a long kick that time from Taveuni, and it's taken quickly that time by cross of victory, and it comes out on the near touchline side, and Andre Tevita not able to get through. So we wait for cross-off victory. Cross-off victory to throw it into the line. So waiting, over the top it goes. Natadra. No. Referee says not straight that time from Gaunavou of Natadra. They threw it into the line and didn't go straight. Will be a scrum to cross-off victory rather. Cross-off victory from Taveuni will have the scrum now just outside the 22 and 15 meters in from the near touchline side. So we wait now for cross-off victory, and it goes from Adriano and gets it out quickly that time to Silio Final, and there's the captain Alekisio Vakarorongo, the star, the standout player, and he put it to the boot and makes the mistake. Well, mistake by cross-off victory captain Alekisio Vakarorongo. As we wait now for Natadra, they will throw it into the line. They made the mistake with the throw in the last piece of play. A minute and a half gone in the final. So we wait for Gaunavou to throw it in. That's Tevita. Tevita just on the 22. On that far touchline side, over the top it comes, and taken well that time by Natadra. That was Solondrau Randini Drover. Over the top it comes, and Natadra caught in position. Penned that time Wilson Lovokuro. It's on the ground there for Natadra, and they get it out 10 inside the cross-off victory territory. And the break comes. Solondrau Randini Drover. Good work by the former Namosi player. Ball comes out once again into Sosideni. Sosideni gets it out onto Wilson. Onto Philippon Gaunavou. Philippon Gaunavou turns infield, looks for support, tried to get the pass away, and then that ball hit the corner flag, and that is outside as Natadra went over to get that touchdown, but no, that wouldn't be a try. A comeback will be a line-out throw. It hit the post, so he's given the try. Hit the post in. I didn't bring my rule book, but yeah, we'll have to check that. 5 points to nil. Try has been given. It's Natadra that leads cross-off victory by 5 points to nil. So we wait now for Sosideni. Sosideni kicks it out. Well, I don't have the luxury of the replay, but I think the ball hit the corner post. Ball hits the corner post, it's outside, because the corner post is supposed to be outside. And then the ball went in and the player touched it down. But like I said, I don't have the luxury of the replay, so that's what I saw. But the try has been given. Natadra leads cross-off victory by 5 points to nil. Sosideni with a long kick just outside the 22. It's taken well by cross-off victory. Adriano gets it back into Silio Final. Goes back now onto Andre Tevita. Andre Tevita saw the gap, tried to get through. He gets caught just outside the 22. It's picked up the time. Turnover ball for Natadra. Koroi Langilangi slips the pass in field. Tevita Gaunavou takes it up. It's good work that time by Natadra, and Natadra now wrestling, and they set it up just inside the 22. Ball gets out now. Slowing things down is Solondrau Randinindrova. Solondrau throws a wild pass back. Philippon Dangunu goes and picks it up, and he tidies it up for Natadra, but he's in trouble. His court is pulled to the ground that time as Cross of Victory go over the top of that. It's there for Natadra. Out it comes to Solondrau. Solondrau, well, some fancy footwork that time, and then out it comes into Sosideni. Sosideni goes forward. In the tackle, he loses the ball forward that time, and Cross of Victory can hold on to possession, and that will be a knock-on ball from Natadra. 4 minutes of play gone. 5-0. Natadra leads Cross of Victory in the Savusavu Sevens final. The assistant referee is in from that side. He saw something. He's informed the referee, and it's against Cross of Victory, and that will be a penalty for Natadra. Natadra have the penalty. So, home team Natadra, they are from Savusavu. Nemani Koroi Langilangi gets the ball away onto Wilson Lovokuro. He gets caught in the tackle. Koroi Langilangi comes and clears it away. Good work by him. He runs forward, leaves the ball behind. Dangunu, clever skills that time from Philippon Dangunu. Sets it up very close to the near touchline side, 10 meters inside the Cross of Fire, Cross of Victory territory. And now Cross of Victory. Oh, forward pass. It was Adriano Lasanga who tried to flick that ball across wide on the other side. That travels forward, and that will be brought back for a scrum to Natadra Young Boys. So Natadra Young Boys have the scrum. Nemani Koroi Langilangi injured is the player of Natadra. So referee just coming through to check on something. He'll be good to go in a while. A player injured, and that is currently what they're looking at. So Koroi Langilangi still being looked at. Change, says the referee. Nemani Koroi Langilangi of Natadra will go off the field of play. He's not feeling 100. And going in is Kata Ndongunu. Now they're still waiting on him to see if he can carry on. I think he wants to carry on. But it's no, referee tells change. Well, we'll carry on with Katan Daungunu going on to the park, and Nemani Koroi Langilangi has had a strong show for Natadra in the tournament, and he comes off injured. 7 minutes of play gone. We wait now for Sosideni to feed the scrum. And it goes and quickly out into Wilson Lovokuro. Out it comes into Filippo Ndongunu. Filippo runs straight. Filippo taken in a good tackle, turns and sits it up. Sosideni gets it out. And now from Tevita Ndongunu into the middle it goes into Mbukaveve. And he takes it up and sits it up. It's there for Kata. And then now out Wilson Lovokuro. The step in field was good, and then another step. Good work by Wilson Lovokuro, and throws the ball back. Picked up by Tevita Ndongunu. Tevita takes it up, and he holds it in the tackle on the ground. Will be a penalty to Cross of Victory. Cross of Victory now taking it up. Good work by Vakaro Rongo, and he makes another break. Wonderfully worked that time, just outside the 22, and held in the tackle on the ground. So penalty to Natadra. 8.5 minutes of play gone now. So they played 5 minutes each half right throughout pool games, quarterfinal and semi-final. And now close to 9 minutes and the buzzer goes. Someone sleeping at their job. But it's Savusavu. You can escape with anything. So it's there on the other side, 9 meters inside the Natadra territory. And Natadra to throw it in will be Tevita Ndongunu over the top. Solondrau Randini Ndrova. I think he knocked it through in the line out. It's there for cross-off victory. They get it now. Silio Finau into Alekisio Vakarorongo. Vakarorongo with the step. He goes forward. Links up with Silio Finau. Gets it out into Veroniki Tico. Veroniki goes forward. Good work by Veroniki. Set up well. Vakarorongo gets it out. Big pass in the middle. It goes to Leone Lomaloma. Lomaloma goes forward. Lomaloma turns away from a defender. Still Lomaloma. Links out quickly on towards that far touchline side at the 22-meter mark. They bring it back now infield. Good work by cross-off victory. Cross-off victory, get it out. Veroniki picks it up off the bounce at the 22, turns infield, goes forward and looks for the offload. He sets it up well over there and quickly it comes out to Silio Finau. They turn the ball infield once again. Now running in is Adriano Lasanga. They're looking for the gaps in that defense. Not coming. It's there. Wide it goes once again on towards that far side. Chance here for cross-off victory. Set up well that time by Alosio Avoko. Back in field it comes into Adriano Lasanga. And now on to Veroniki Tico. He puts a chip kick over the top and Natadra will go back to get that and Sosideni punches that outside. That will be a penalty. And Sosideni will go to the sin bin. You can't do that. Sosideni will go to the sin bin for Natadra and cross-off victory have a penalty. They've now played over 10 minutes. So now quickly into the middle, it's Vakarorongo. Vakarorongo goes forward inside the 22, runs lateral, gets the pass away off the ground, the bounce of the ball. Back it comes into Andrea Tevita. Tevita gets it in now as Leone Lomaloma goes forward, flicks the ball into Silio Finau. He steps in field, goes forward. He's got Veroniki Tico outside and Tico can hold on to it. And the ball goes forward and that will be half-time. Half-time, Natadra leads cross-off victory by 5 points to 0. Slender lead into the second spell. Cross-off fire, or cross-off victory rather, will certainly look to come through in the second spell. They have the material, they have the ability, they have that potential to strike back. Let's see how they come through. Cup quarterfinals and Cup semi-finals, they were leading right through. Now they are chasing this game. Let's see how they turn out in the second spell. High kick that time and taken well by Filippo Ndongunu, and Filippo is away. The speed of Filippo over the halfway mark. He gets caught, tries to look for it back there. That time is Wilson Lovokuro, puts it to the boot. He races for it and he couldn't gather that well, and he fumbles it over the try line and then tried to reach out to it, couldn't. That was good work by Filippo Ndongunu, who set Natadra on fire at the start of second spell. Filippo Ndongunu has played club rugby in Australia, played in the National Rugby Championship last season. There's a half dozen Ndongunu boys in this Natadra side. One short, they would have had 7 themselves. So we wait for cross-off victory, sending in Pate Low. So Pate Low goes onto the park for cross-off victory from Taveuni. Tactical change made by cross-off victory, as cross-off victory come with the dropout 22. Solondrau Randini Ndrova picks it up and now he comes at the halfway mark. Good step, goes forward, straight run that time into Silio Finau. Set up and Wilson Lovokuro flies that out. It's there for cross-off victory. Andrea Tevita, it's rather Natadra was Kata that took it up, and good work that time. Solondrau couldn't reach up to that. Tevita Ndongunu gets it back for Solondrau Randini Ndrova. He goes with a kick pass. Filippo Ndongunu chasing for it. Will the bounce be kind for him? Oh, it bounces awkwardly that time. Filippo plays soccer with it. Picks it up. I look for the drop goal. He knocked it on earlier on. See how fast he thinks? That's what you need in a good sevens player. He's thinking on his toes. And he knocked the ball, quickly gathered, and then tried to go with the drop goal over there. but unfortunately he had knocked it on earlier on. The bounce of the ball wasn't good, otherwise Solon Drau Randinin Drauva would have set up Filippo Ndangunu for a wonderful finish. So just over 2 minutes of play gone, and it's Cross of Victory that get it out, and they try and work themselves out of the 22. It's set up there for Vakarorongo, and they get it out quickly. Leone Lomaloma, Silio Finau goes over the top of his shoulder and dropped it back. Now he tried to get it back. Oh, he gave it to the wrong man, and I think it was Sosi Deni who was there. He collected it and it quickly went over. It's a try for Natadra, and Sosi Deni has put Natadra up by 10 points to 0, doubling their lead now in this final. 5-0 at halftime. That was a costly error by the Cross of Victory team from Taveuni. Natadra, the home side, leading now by 10 points to 0, with play now gone just over 3 minutes on my time. Just over 3 minutes on my time. And the conversion is good. And now Natadra leads by 12 points to 0, which makes the work tougher for the Cross of Victory team. They need 2 tries and 2 conversions if they are to win this final. Heavy odds now against Cross of Victory of Taveuni as Katandangunu starts, and he sizes the kick inside the 22. He rolls it and he rolls it out beautifully. Well done by Katandangunu, and he puts it into touch on the far side of the field, about 5-6 meters away from the Cross of Victory corner flag. 12 points to 0. Natadra Young Boys in the lead. Natadra Young Boys now send in Selanai Vaisova. So Selanai Vaisova goes to replace Wilson Lovokuro. So over the top it comes, and it's there for the Taveuni side, and Cross of Victory run away. Up to the 22-meter mark they come in, they set it up there. Away it comes on to Cross of Victory, and running sideways that time was Veroniki Tiko, and the referee says no, high tackle I think. Yellow card. Yellow card for Natadra, and now let's see what Cross of Victory can do. So it's John Daungunu who's sent to the sin bin for Natadra. It's Cross of Victory. Andre Tevita, infield it comes, and now running away is Vakarorongo. He runs into a tackle, leaves the ball behind. It's ripped up that time by Cross of Victory. Good work by Cross of Victory on their own 10-meter mark, and trying to get away that time was Maricelino, and now he runs away over the halfway mark. Come Cross of Victory at the 10-meter mark. He loses the ball in contact, and it's picked up by Filippo Ndangunu. No advantage taken, and Natadra will feed the scrum with 5.5 minutes of play gone on my time. So let's wait. Natadra have the scrum feed. Natadra call for a change. Peter goes onto the park wearing number 20. As we wait now for Natadra. Natadra, Selanai Vaisova, and short arm free kick that time in a scrum penalty to Cross of Victory, and Cross of Victory quickly takes it and they get it out. Mika Rolangi is on the park, and then the turn in field. Vakarorongo once again with the break, but then he lost the ball that time. Referee has penalised Cross of Victory for not coming through the gate, and now here's a chance, penalised Natadra. So it's Cross of Victory with the possession. Cross of Victory, the turn in field from Anare, and then Anare flicks the pass out wide, and the try is there for Mesake Varo, and Mesake Varo gets the first points for Cross of Victory. 12 points to 5. 12-5, 6 minutes and 40 gone. John Daungunu goes back on the park, so Natadra, they were playing with 6 players, and Cross of Victory manages to score, and the conversion is outside from Silio Final as they go back in for the restart. 7 minutes up on my time. as we wait for cross-off victory. Can they get a converted try and send this game into extra time? The kick doesn't go 10 meters and Natadra will bring it for the short arm free kick in the middle. There's the siren. Natadra only need to kick this out and they will be champions of Fiji Bida Savusavu Sevens. Natadra young boys. John Gaunavou gets it and he kicks it outside. The referee says it's all over. Savusavu's Natadra young boys, after leading by 5-0 at halftime, have beaten cross-off victory of Taveuni by 12 points to 5 in the final of the Fiji Bida Sevens.